Getting this question a lot. What's the job market like in Canada? You know, that's a general question, but if you're interested in it, hit that subscribe button because I make videos on topics like this every day. And if you want a job in Canada, you need to keep watching this channel. I'm releasing advice every single day. I may be standing in front of a camera. It may not be me like doing triple backflips, but you know what? This is useful advice. It's gonna help you. So be sure to subscribe. Keep this on in the background as you're, you know, cleaning your room or as you're working in the office, or do YouTube to MP3 and download this on your device. Listen to it in the car. Share this on Facebook. Do whatever you can. Now, talking about, you know, Halifax and Canada and international students and just the job situation in general, it's been a lot of fun. But I want to tell you what it's like in Canada. The job situation in Canada is there is high rates of employment no matter where you go. I mean, most people are employed, right? It's not most people are unemployed, it's most people are unemployed. So you just have to be like most people in order to get a job. That's the truth. We may be complaining about the unemployment rates and people getting laid off, and I'm super against that. I hate it. But honestly, what do you expect? I'm not going to leave my fate, my future, my career in the hands of CEOs and billionaires, and I don't. It is a choice. It is a choice. You do have a choice. And the second you get here, the second you get to Canada, what I recommend you do is apply to as many jobs as possible. And even when you're in your job, don't think about building security. Don't think about building, I'm going to stay here for 7 years and my raise is going to get better. And even if you become a pharmacist and you work at like over-the-counter pharmacy and they give you a raise every single year, and you think you're gonna have security, you love working, you wanna work till you're 80, when your raise gets too high, when you start making too much money and you're like 70 years old, 80 years old, they'll start cutting your hours back because they're paying you too much. This is what people do, this is their mentality. So what you need to do is find ways to passively make income. You need to either, I've released a book, I've released 22 courses, I've you know, rented out my apartment or subletted it at a higher rate so I can make extra additional income from there. I teach courses on Skillshare, I've done Fiverr. So these are all things that I've done to make money on the side, and I've worked full-time together. All right, and I make sure that I keep doing things that increase my value, or at least my perceived value as a person, that's going to make me valuable to the marketplace so I can keep getting hired. I don't want security to job. I don't want to stay with any employer for more than 2 years. Honestly, I don't, but I bring so much value in the 2 years that I'm there. But that makes me a terrible candidate for McDonald's, makes me a terrible candidate for, you know, Wendy's. But the best thing you can ever do is to make yourself valuable. Keep learning. Do things that you can actually, you know, win titles, win awards, do things that can actually allow you to bounce back and forth from job to job because your perceived value is high. And I don't recommend staying in a job. I recommend keep getting higher and higher and higher. You stay in a job, you've capped your earning potential right there. So the job situation in Halifax is great because most people are unemployed. They are employed. It sounds awful. People are going to hate me for that. But honestly, if you have a brain that works like, I'm going to get the best job, I'm going to keep bettering myself, and I want more and more and more and more, you're not going to be unemployed. Unless you're really dumb. Or unless something goes really wrong. Which it can. You always prepare for that, but that's what I'm saying. The second you get here, prepare. Set up a passive income stream. Don't buy things for fun. Don't buy unnecessary stuff. If you can afford $1 million penthouse, don't buy it. Buy a $200,000 apartment, and make sure it has another door so you can rent it out to somebody and they can live in your basement. I'm not kidding. Don't waste your money. Come here, get a job, and keep doing valuable things that you can put on resumes, doing valuable things that make you marketable. And even when you've been working at a job for 2 years, look for another job every single day when you go home. Look for a higher paying job every day. Ditch the employer. Go to the other one that pays you more. See, that lack of loyalty to a single place, that loyalty in yourself and not in your employer, is what is going to make you more successful. Simple as that. Thanks for watching.